figure out of the box, still in the plastic case. This is the Inquisitor, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. So the gimmick with these figures is you can swap over parts with other figures, and it comes with a lightsaber, and yeah, hopefully all the joints work well. Comes with this lightsaber here, which is the double bladed rotating blade. Pretty cool. Okay, here's the Inquisitor holding the lightsaber with his elbow attached. So you've got nice paint details, you've got red stripes where they need to be. The sort of Imperial armour type gear he's wearing. A nice head sculpt, head can move up and down. You really see a detail in the face. Eyes, red tattoos on his face, they look really cool. So he looks quite sinister, menacing, and yeah, it's quite a nice figure. So for £3 I'm not going to complain. This is quite a cool figure. It's got a sort of animated style to him, which the show has, and there's the lightsaber he's holding it. Great looking figure, Inquisitor from Rebels. So cool looking figure. So I've got quite a few of these figures now. I've got about maybe 10 of them, and it looks like the line has died, well, for Star Wars at least, so I can't see them bringing out any more of these figures. So now's your chance to check clearance and see if you can find any of these figures, because they're not bad for display. They have their own unique charm about them. They're kind of posable, with about almost the size of a Black Series figure, and you know, great for display. So pretty cool. Move his head back and forth, rotate as well. So that's the Inquisitor from Star Wars Rebels. Knees move, the legs are removable. So that's the sort of gimmick with this figure, is it's pull apart and you can swap it with other Hero Masher figures. Okay. So I've got Admiral Ackbar out of the box, and you can see it comes with this strap-on blaster, and the head sculpt's pretty good. Painted details. So we'll have a better look at the figure in a minute. Okay, let's get him out of the box. Here's the Admiral Ackbar Hero Masher. Comes with this piece you plug into his arm. Looks pretty cool. Head's on a ball joint, but it doesn't move much because of the way it's sculpting around the neck. It's still cool. Got nice paint apps. Wrists rotate, or elbows I should say. You can hear them clicking there. Shoulders move. Hips move as well. Bit stiff, and the knees move. So it has pretty good articulation, this figure. So you can sit up and fire his blaster there. It's a trap. It's a trap. So that's Admiral Ackbar, as seen in Return of the Jedi. Also in episode 7 now. I'm sure it'll be in episode 8. Cool character. Old school. The knees rotate as well and move up and down. So it's got pretty good articulation. It's a pretty good figure. Done in a sort of child-friendly sculpt. Quite a nice figure really. And there's his weapon. Here's the figure out of the box. It comes with this really cool shield, legs, hands, his head, goofy ears. It's Jar Jar Binks. Okay, so yeah, most hated Star Wars character. shield looks amazing though. Okay. Both knees bend, but that elbow is a real problem. And it's the right elbow. But then again, my left elbow doesn't move at all as well because of my accident, so I can dig that. But it's a great looking figure. The head sculpt's pretty cool. Done in sort of cartoony style. And yeah, it's not bad. There's the shield, there's the head profile, like the eyes, done well. And you can plug stuff into those ports on the body. Not a bad figure. Shame about the elbow. I think if I try and use pliers on it, it will break the joint, so got to be really careful there. Me's a Jar Jar Binks. Me's a funny character. Me makes everybody laugh. The bosses will do terrible things to me. Terrible things to me. The Boomgasa. Boomgasa. Oh dear. There's the underside. Shame about the elbow. So this is the third Hero Masher I've bought, and this one's the only one with a problem, which is this joint doesn't bend. But they look great, great for display. Kids will like them, I think, little kids. But generally I think the whole idea of these Hero Mashers is pretty ill conceived. I mean, you see loads of them in the store. No one's buying them, they're all peg warmers. So they're all going to get discounted in the end. Love the shield though, looks amazing. So that's your Hero Masher, Jar Jar Binks. Me's a funny character. Me's make everybody laugh. Not a bad figure though. Okay. So here I've got the Greedo and the Jar Jar Binks. I've mixed them together just to show you what all this mashing is all about. So you've got Greedo mixed with Jar Jar Binks and vice versa, and you know. So you could do with different figures, you can do loads of different combinations of parts and stuff like that. But then again, as these are based on a movie license, you're going to want them to look like the actual movie characters, so you're going to eventually just swap them back to the original characters. So, but I mean, for a little child this would be a good play feature. But you can see what you can do, you can just swap all over the parts and make new figures. So this has some creative element to it, which isn't too bad, but this is just to show you how to mash up your figures and make new characters. So I've got Greedo Binks and Jar Jar Rodian, I guess. So pretty cool. And you know, the parts are interchangeable, so it's quite a clever system. You can mix them with these Marvel characters as well and all that sort of stuff. So, you know, love that shield. So that's your mixed up characters. Okay. Here's Greedo Hero Masher out of the box, and you can see it's quite a nice looking figure because it's a massive blaster. Head's small in proportion to the arms and legs, but for a fiver it's not bad, and Greedo's such a cool character. Even though he didn't shoot first. Nice looking figure though. Cool. And there's the back of the figure. And the gun. Okay. Here's the Hero Mashers Greedo with the Black Series Greedo 6-inch figure. You can see they're both, in terms of design, quite nice. This is done in a sort of kid-friendly superhero style, and this one's more very accurate. to the actual figure. It's a great figure, this figure, the Black Series Greedo, and looks really cool, especially the head sculpt on this figure. It's got the orange vest, great articulation on this figure, highly recommend this Greedo. And now you've got the Hero Masher here, which is just done in a really cartoony style. Really nice figure. Nice. So that's two Greedos there. Everyone loves Greedo. So, you know, and there's his blaster, huge weapon there. Both the heads look really cool. Okay, both have the orange vest. Sculpting on the Black Series is so much better though. This is what you get the figure. His arm's unattached and his lower leg is unattached. And he comes with this huge weapon and this claw thing as well. Okay, so this is the head sculpt, body, and the accessories. Articulation, his head moves up and down and rotates left and right, so it's on a ball joint, so you can get good poses with the head. The shoulder is on a rotation, doesn't move in or out. The elbow is on a up and down as well, ball joint, but it doesn't move in or out, it just rotates as well. So you can rotate it at the lower elbow and it moves, you can straighten it as well. Obviously you can take the elbow out, straighten it that much. Same with this elbow. Legs on, you can see the sockets there, so you can move them out and move them in a little bit, and you can rotate them forward that much. And how far back can the leg go? Quite far back, yep, that's not bad. Knees bend. Yep, knees bend. So that's the rotation and articulation of this figure. It's not too bad. I mean, if you want to display it loose, you can get him into a nice pose, or swap out parts with different Hero Masher figures and make a sort of combo figure. Okay. Here's a good look at Luke Bespin. Nice looking figure, done in that Hero Masher style. And then there's Darth Vader with the extra hands, lightsaber. This Darth Vader's really cool. Nice paint decal. Two sets of hands. Luke with his blaster, lightsaber. Nice set. This Darth Vader is a really nice figure. There's a single pack version as well. With the hand, this alternate hand would be a fist, which is quite preferable to the hand like that. But this is a cool figure. Darth Vader's such a cool character, iconic character really. Nice. Let's have a look at the Luke Bespin now. Here's the Luke Bespin. Head sculpt's not bad, the likeness is okay, it's not brilliant. It's very stylised. The only problem is with the alternate hand and this hand, he can only hold one weapon because he comes with a blaster as well. So that means you can either have him with the blaster or the lightsaber. His other hand is holding this Force Lightning, which This lightning looks pretty cool though. And then we have the costume, the detailing of the Bespin outfit's quite nice. And yeah, it's not bad. So this is the look we saw in The Empire Strikes Back. Has head rotation and up and down, shoulder, elbows, hips and knees. Let's have a better look at the detailing. There's the boots, trousers, holster, lightsaber in hand. Not bad. Luke Bespin. Here's the Han Solo. You get Han Bespin. Comes with a breathing mask. Classic Empire Strikes Back costume. And here's the Boba Fett you get. Comes with the backpack. That blaster there. Another blaster there. Boba Fett looks pretty cool. Sort of in his Empire Strikes Back colours. Looks pretty nice. There's the backpack. And there's Han Solo's blaster there. Cool. Okay, here's Boba Fett fully assembled with the rocket dart firing. That looks really cool. He's holding that blaster there. It's a really tight squeeze in this hand though. This elbow joint doesn't want to bend at all, which isn't too much of a problem because he's got that rocket firing feature there. It looks so cool. See that? And he holds the other blaster quite well. You can bend that elbow no problem. It's quite a cool looking figure. There's the backpack, just done in a sort of khaki-ish green colour, but still a cool figure. I mean, this is Boba Fett, so you know this figure's going to be really popular. And there's another version which I think it would be the more Return of the Jedi looking figure, and it's got a flame ball coming out of the instead of the firing dart. You've got the Mandalorian symbol in that arm there. Looks really cool. Nice detailing on the helmet. Another Mandalorian symbol there, or Boba Fett symbol. Nice. So a cool looking figure. This one's definitely great for display. The Boba Fett comes with this Han Solo as well, which is an okay figure. The costume's good. Face sculpt's not bad, very stylised, just like the Luke Bespin that I showed earlier. Has forward, swivel, rotate, nice head movement, shoulders, up and down, elbows, bend, hips out, like that, knees bend. Bit stiff, but they do bend like that. So this is a Han Solo. There's the back of the figure. Got yellow stripes on the jeans, blue jacket, nice head sculpt overall in that stylized Hiromasho way. Comes with this Han Solo blaster and the gas mask which he wears on the asteroid. Here's the Boba Fett and Darth Vader. They just go so well together. These are out of the two sets of 2-packs I've shown. These are the better. The villains are the better figures. So you've got Vader and Boba Fett. Probably Boba Fett's the best, then Vader, then Han Bespin, Luke Bespin. But it's a nice 2-pack. I mean, these figures are pretty cool. You can get them cheap. I mean, the Boba Fett's just cool, man. I love that firing missile, and then Darth Vader's pretty cool. Got a nice head sculpt, nice body detailing. This looks really cool. And then Boba Fett's not bad either. Very good actually. Okay. Here's the Stormtrooper Hero Masher out of the box. You can see he comes with removable limbs and this Stormtrooper blaster. Looks pretty good. Let's see how he looks when we take him out of the packaging. Comes this huge blaster with end firing, so that's pretty cool, and it looks pretty nice. Great figure to display or keep boxed. See, the figure's quite poseable, stands up quite well. Looks pretty good. He holds his rifle nicely. Looks pretty cool. So that's your Hero Masher Stormtrooper. And by rotating carefully you can see the detail. Not a bad looking figure. And if you've got more Hero Mashers you can swap parts over. Not a bad figure, about 5 inches tall. Looks good with the blast. I quite like these blast ends, and I'm sure not everyone will like them. I quite like that. So that's your Hero Masher, Star Wars 2015 I think it came out. Half price at Tesco's at the moment. So if you go to Tesco's you could pick them up for half price. Not a bad little figure. So worth getting, definitely. You can like Stormtroopers. I got the Greedo last time. I thought the Greedo looked really cool. I think the Greedo's better than this one, but because it's a Stormtrooper, people just like this for army building and stuff like that. And I wonder if they're going to bring out Force Awakens versions of these figures. Probably will. All depends if this line's been a success, and I'm not sure it really has. So we'll see. We'll see.
Tasty flowers, Bedelia. Because I like my flowers psychedelic.